Do you sometimes get confused with compensation plans? I know I have, and I've been misled sometimes, even though my background is in accountancy and actuarial valuations. It's very easy to be seduced by the hype. It just happens. So let's have a look at the real facts. Let's look at them without the hype, just the pure facts. Because if you have the facts, you'll be able to see through the hype and you'll always be able to make the right choice. I think it's about time someone put in a simple form the different compensation plans available. And I hope that you find this short presentation of value, whatever you do. And basically, there are only 4 ways that people earn from sales. There's a straight commission, there's a single line plan, there are matrices, and there are pass-ups. And there are lots of variations on all of these, but mostly it's smoke and mirrors. They all boil down to these 4 basic, simple plans. Commission is straightforward. Almost everybody understands commission. It's a compensation that sales professionals receive for selling products and services and developing business relationships. A sale is made, a commission is paid to the person that makes the sale based on the value of the sale. Really simple. And sales professionals are the highest paid profession. Why? Because every business needs sales. Without sales, a business doesn't exist. But there have been lots of attempts to get more people out there selling to increase sales volume. And so let's just have a look at them in order. I'm sure you understand commission. It's not for everyone, but it is great for the people that are good at making sales and they're prepared to go out there day after day in the trenches making sales. And it's particularly good for people that are able to make high ticket sales, whether it's over the phone, whether it's in person, however they do it. It's a real good way of making a lot of money. But then there is the single line, which seems to be very popular at the moment. And this always looks great because it shows that you benefit from those who join after you, no matter who refers them. And that appeals to people that say, oh, well, I can't refer, but if I get in, everybody else that can refer is going to put people under me and I'm going to get paid. And to a certain extent, it's true, but only to a certain extent. Because the reality is that if you get in early, you can make some money. Let me show you some simple examples. Here we've got a $10 product, and we're going to say that everybody doubles their money, so everybody gets $20 from this Payline. It doesn't matter who refers the people. So you're in as number 1 or 0, if you like. You're in, it's you. And the people that follow you in, no matter who refers them, whether it's you or somebody else, you're going to get paid $20. So the first 2 people that come in go to you. And you get your $20, you've doubled your money, you're happy. You might buy in again, you might not. It's up to you. But the first person that came that you got paid off now can't get paid from that first position after him, because you've already been paid on that. So number 1 needs numbers 2, 3 and 4 before he doubles his money. Still pretty good, it's quick, it's fast, and he's happy, he's doubled his money. But it's taken 3 places. For number 2 to get his money, it's going to take 4 places, because you can see what's happening. Those 2 places have already been used up, so it's these next 2. For number 3, it takes 5 places. For number 4, it takes 6 places. And for number 5, it takes 7 places, and so on. The line gets longer, and with it, the wait to be paid gets longer. If you're number 1,000, you're going to have to wait for 1,001 people to follow you before you get paid. If you're number 10,000, you have to wait for 10,001 people to follow you to get paid. It's just going to keep increasing and increasing. But there is leverage that comes into force in a single line plan sometimes, and it's where perhaps instead of doubling your money, they're saying you're going to get $30 for your $10. So we look at the same situation again, and you get paid quickly because you're in first. The first 3 pay you, but number 1 has to wait till there are 6 people in total, and number 2 has to wait till there's 9 people in total. Number 3 has to wait till there's 12 people in total. Number 4 has to wait till there's 15 people in total. Number 4, where are you? Number 4. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 people after you to get paid. This is leverage working, but it's working against you, not for you. Leverage can never work for you in a single line plan. No matter how the plan is presented, it will eventually fail because people are going to get fed up of waiting too long to get paid. They're going to say it doesn't work. People are going to say, oh, that guy says it doesn't work, he's not been paid yet and he's been in it since such and such a time, so they don't get involved. So the line stops growing and it all falls apart. This is just simple maths. Every single line plan, no matter what twist you put on it, will eventually fail. And the people that get in at the end, and there can be thousands of them, end up losing money instead of making money. The people that get in early can make some good money. But is that how you want to make money? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't ever want to make money off other people. I want to make money with other people. Okay, let's have a look at something else. Matrices. There's a lot of confusion about matrices. Some people say that unilevel isn't a matrix plan. Well, of course it is. A unilevel plan just means that you can put in as many people as you want on your own personal front line. There is no fixed level, but it's still a matrix because to earn money, you've got to build those levels down. It just means that it's not forcing you to build that second level and then the third level if you're a big recruiter. But it's still just a matrix. Everybody has got to fill their matrix to get paid one way or another. And if you're told that spillover is going to do it for you, you've got another thing coming. It very rarely happens, and when it does, treat it as a bonus. If you want to make money in a matrix plan, get out there and fill the matrix yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. Everybody that you put into your matrix is not going to build their matrix. So you're going to have to step in and fill those empty spaces. It's as simple as that. So that is unilevel and matrix plan. What else have we got? Well, we've got the matrix plan versus the binary plan. And the binary plan is once again a simple matrix, except it's split into 2 halves. You've got your left half and your right half. They call them legs, your left leg and your right leg. And you only get paid on half of your matrix because they won't pay you on both legs. They only pay you on one leg. And usually, in fact, I've never seen anything other than this, they pay it on the smallest leg. So this leg might be doing gangbusters. It might be going down and you might have $1 million worth of sales in it. And this leg, you've got $10 worth of sales in it and you're going to get paid on $10. Okay? That is still a matrix. But it means they're splitting it in half. Half for you, half for the company. And the big half goes to the company. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying what it is. Okay? The company needs a profit to keep going. Don't we all need to feed ourselves? Everybody has to make a living. So it's not wrong for people to make income. But you have to understand how it works. And once again, they can put lots of twists on these matrices, but they all are basically, in principle, the same. They do work. They will leverage your income if you build your network. Let's have a look at an example. So let's look at a simple example of a matrix. This is a 2x5 matrix. It means you can only go 2 wide and it's 5 deep. Let's say the product is $15 and you bought it and the commission value for every product that you sell is $10. There's got to be a $5 profit to pay for the product and to pay for the administration costs and everything else, so that's pretty normal. So they've got $10 that they can play with, and it's 5 levels, so they could split it any way, but for convenience and for simplicity I've shown it as being $2 on each level. So every product that's sold, $2 gets paid out on each level. So you get your matrix filled, whether you do it all yourself, whether some people help you, whether you get spillover, whether you only refer to and they referred to and they referred to. However it happens, you've got a full matrix. So when your first 2 people come in, the commission is $2 for 2 people, $4. That's your total, $4. It costs you $15, you're still $11 out of your pocket. Your next level, 4 people at $2, $8. You've now made a total of $12, 8 plus 4. You're still $3 out of pocket. You get your third level in, 8 people, $2, $16. You've now made a total of $28, and you're now finally in profit at $13. And as you get your other 2 levels filled, you now have a total of $109 in profit. And that's pretty good, but it takes a little bit of doing. You probably know that because you've tried it. Most people don't even get 3 levels filled. But there are some plans that will say, okay, we're not going to pay you anything on level 1 and level 2. We're just going to pay out on level 3, and we're going to pay you the full $10 on level 3. And if that was the case, you'd get $80 here. You'd have spent $15. You'd be $65 in profit here. Okay, usually a plan like that will take some of that and put it into the next cycle, and you'll end up in profit, but not very much. So that is a simple example of a matrix plan. So what's a pass-up plan mean? Okay, you have your person that sponsored you, and you're John, and you refer somebody, and boom, instead of you getting paid anything, it goes to your referrer. That is what is known as a pass-up. Okay, you give somebody that you've referred to your referrer, lock, stock and barrel. It's as though your referrer actually sponsored that person themselves. But then you earn on 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And so there's a little bit of leverage here, because although you've passed up just one person, if you refer somebody else and they refer one person, they'll pass that extra person up to you. So instead of you having one person that you get paid on, you'll have 2. And the same will happen with the next person that you refer, or the person that has been passed up to you. And so you keep getting more and more people in from that, and you earn, because it's only one level, you earn the full commissionable value. It can be one pass up, it can be every other pass up, you know, every other person passed up. And I think that some people like it, some people don't. A lot of people don't like working for every other one to be passed up, but it can be very powerful if everybody is working and you're getting a lot of pass-ups yourself. I think 2 is probably an optimum. If you pass up 2, it has good leverage. It can look like a 2-wide matrix, because you pass up 2 and then everyone after that you refer will pass up 2 to you. So if you refer just 3 people, you'll only retain 1. You refer 3, 2 of them are passed up to your sponsor. You've only got 1 person. But if that 1 person refers just 3 people, 2 of those are going to be passed up to you. So you've now got your 3 back. And if those 2 passed up to you refer just 3 people each, you'll now have 4 more passed up to you. So you'll now have 7 people, even though you've only referred 3. If we look at how that could work, so now let's look at a simple pass-up plan. This is a plan where you pass up 2. Product is $15 and the commission value is $10, just the same as in the matrix. So you get started and you refer 3 people, not just 2 people, 3 people, because 2 of them go up to your sponsor, the person that referred you. So you're left with one person and you get $10 for that one person. You spent $15 on a product, you're $5 out of pocket after referring 3 people. But that one person that you're left with goes out and refers just 3 or more, but 3 is the important number because you get 2 of those passed up to you. So you've got 2 people that are effectively on your first level. And for those 2 people, you get $10 each. So that's $20. You've now made $30 in total. Less your $15, you're $15 in profit. And those 2 people do the same. They refer 3 or more people, and you get 2 of them. So you've now got 4 people passed up to you. $10, $40. You now made $55 profit. Keeps growing. 8, $80, $135, $16, $160, $295. And it can go on and on. There's no limit with a pass-up plan. It doesn't stop at 5 levels. It can go as deep as people keep making sales. So if those 16 people all made 3 or more sales, they would each pass up 2 to you. You'd have 32, $320 added to this. You'd be over $600 in profit. Once again, where it falls down is not everybody refers 1 or 2 or 3 people, and so it breaks down. So you've got to keep on putting people in until you find people that do refer a couple of people. And when you do that, you're starting to hit the gravy train. Once again, don't rely on other people to do this for you. If you want to be successful, you've got to put in the work for yourself. There are other considerations in a plan. Are there recurring payments? Do you have to pay every month? If you do, as long as you're making more than the recurring payment, it's great because it's residual income. But if you're making less than the recurring payment, it's an expensive hobby rather than a business. Another thing you've got to consider is Autoship. Is it essential that you buy the product every month, whether you want it or not? Now, some people will say that Autoship makes sense because if you're not using the product, how can you be expected to sell the product? And that's like saying to a candy store owner, if you want to sell Mars bars, you've got to eat 1 Mars bar a day. It doesn't make sense. If products are good products that people want to buy on a regular basis, there is no need for Autoship. Now, I'm not saying that Autoship products are bad. I'm just saying that Autoship products mean that people buy them whether they want them or not. It doesn't mean that the product is bad if they don't want it. It's just something that they don't particularly want on an ongoing basis. It might be a great product. Some people may love it. But to have to buy that product month after month after month just to get your commissions, like it or not, is that the right way to go about business? I don't know. It's up to you to make that decision. Now, I've given you some basic facts. They're based on maths. They're not meant to knock any programs. They're not meant to build any programs up. They're meant to just give you food for thought. And what I do now is I ask you to look at the facts of our compensation plan and judge it for yourself based on the facts and the knowledge that you've gained here. We respect any decision you make and wish you all the best in all your endeavours. And if you decide to join us, then we will always do our best to help you succeed. God bless.